Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be played as a centre-forward, and it made it difficult for him. I mean, he wasn't attuned to that position, but now he's grown into it, and things are beginning to work.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And here's Rashford, Lopez, Rice. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Now then, the ball's come loose. Zubimendi. Oh, good spread. Timber. And the finish!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rice with the short one. Real chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, nice one too, very nice. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Rashford, foot in. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And that was nowhere near his best. Saliba, Mosquera, Gabriel, Calafiori, and it's Rice. Now Zubimendi, getting on for a third of the way through the game. Saliba, and here's Havertz, and it's Zubimendi. He takes a shot! It's loose now, and they want to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Turns and goes back. And it's Zubimendi. Rice receives it in a good position here. Chance for a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. First blood drawn. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's Rashford! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Fermin plays it short. Very nicely done. And it's made its way to him.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's managed to get free. Yamal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Back into the middle. Picked out brilliantly. An uncompromising challenge. Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. That's a sharp pass. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Balde. Balde going full tilt down the left. Lopez. Brilliantly cut out. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So off we go once more.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Havertz. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Rice.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a promising position. That's an excellent interception. Timber. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Added Subimendi. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he cuts out the supply. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rice. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Now it's Havertz. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Pedri. Firmino. Threads one in. Oh, super find.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Eric Garcia does really well there. He is strong. Time and again they are repelled. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 3.
Somewhat off target.
And
that is as far as they're going to go.
El dorsal 18. Se va a realizar
Oh, outsmarting him this time. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Saka.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's good running with the ball. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking for options for movement. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played, well played. Merino. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! So close to drawing level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. One 1-0 as we head towards the end. He's found a way past. Little pass back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fella, Xavi Simons. I was going to refer to him as just Xavi, but it just seems a little unfair. He is a proven leader and a communicator since his young days in the game. I just think he's better in a freer role. Just give him that freedom to express himself, and he's a type of player who just likes to play off the cuff, so you're never quite sure what he's going to do. He's unpredictable.
Yes, getting the... And Dijk is the guilty party there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
That was mighty close. Kluivert.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rashford. And he was quick to react.
De Jong. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
The pass has gone astray. And here's Lewandowski, showing good feet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Timber. Still goalless at the moment. First quarter of an hour gone.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
He's in plenty of space here. De Jong. Now he's got space here. And he's cut it out. Challenge, but fair enough. Now, can he find a finish? Nice control. Gravenberg. Played out to the left flank. Ball swung, climbs up big! Goal, the Netherlands! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rafinha could try cutting inside here. He has a look up. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Xavi Simons. Now it's Weghorst. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill. So much time and space here. Weghorst! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Dijk proves too strong.
The Netherlands clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the
Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
De Jong. João Cancelo. And it's Memphis Depay. Madsen. He's got away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away?
Verbruggen claims comfortably.
Gravenberg. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Lewandowski. Kluivert. That is good alertness. De Jong. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. De Jong. De Jong charging forward, the ball at his feet. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Timber has been indicated.
This is De Jong. And it's Gravenberg. Simons. It's out for a goal kick. And that's another good win of the ball. Looking for the run. And we've reached half-time.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Chance for a shot! It's in! Barcelona are back in business!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rafinha. Balde. Rashford is onto it in a flash. Kluivert. Now Simons. De Jong. Balde. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. He's picked his way through. It's Rashford! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Out of play for a goal kick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Fermin defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Araujo, De Vrij gets a foot in here. Oh no, this does not look good. That is a crunching tackle. Barcelona have their third corner.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 19, Justin Kluivert. Number 7, Xavi Simons. Number 8, Gravenberch. Coming on the field, number 11, Gakpo. Number 18,
João Cancelo with the short one.
Number 16, Koopmeiners. Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Gavi. He is through here. Rashford. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pinches it off him. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's being shifted off it. De Jong.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dani Olmo is there, and he can pick it up. De Jong. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal out.
And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Rashford. Can he get it through? Very much into the last knockings.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that has been slung wide. Chance here to counter. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Oh, sweet feet. And that will be the final act. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Please be made aware
Barcelona
is
leave
only
it late,
permitted in
but in
designated
the end,
areas
it
within
was
these grounds.
great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's found a way through. Now it's Pedri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Picks out, brilliant chance! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedri, and it's Perez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's an imaginative pass. Played towards the front line. Reinders. And that is a little undercooked. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Pedri. Goes for a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Pedri could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Haaland. Vardiol. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Stones deals with that comfortably. Rodri. Reinders. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Reinders. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Grimaldo threads one in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's picked his way through. Pedri is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So what can they conjure from this one?
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Rodri. Cherki. And it's Rodri. Reinders looking to add to his goal. Played back in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Spain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rodri, can he spark a counter here? Cherki. Here's Rodri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Pedri. Morata. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Lewis. Stones. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's shifting. Morata!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Nico Williams with the short one. And here's Nico Williams. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back on the way.
Spain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Marmoush. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Cherki. Reinders. And Cherki. Pedri wins the duel this time. Now it's Perez. Pedri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a go! This time, surely! And that is doing no harm at all. Cherki. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Bernardo Silva. Crosses it in, climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Williams. And he's quick to snatch it back. Shoots! They've done it! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Spain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Bernardo Silva. Number 4, Reinders. Number 10,
Grimaldo.
Ryan Cherki. Coming on the field, number 27,
Mikel
Matías
Oyarzabal.
Núñez. Number 8, Kovacic.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
Number
He's
11,
gone for goal!
Doku.
Got to be quick to
Substitution in
recover this.
progress.
Matías Núñez. And Kovacic.
In with the challenge.
Matías Núñez. Kovacic. And it's Lewis.
Matías Núñez finds himself offside. And he's gone looking for safety. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
And it's Núñez.
Haaland. Pedro Porro does really well to win the ball there.
Doku.
Lovely pass. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Doku.
Pedro Porro.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. Haaland.
Rodri.
That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
He's going for goal! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Looking for the run. Oh, good ball! He might be in here! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Spain have their second corner now.
Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shot, surely! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a break. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's played it back. Vardiol.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Played down the flank.
Oyarzabal providing an outlet on that flank. Oyarzabal proves just a little bit.
Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! They have stolen level at the last! Well, was he ever... And that's it.
A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. What a start. Çalhanoğlu! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's nice. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Guardiol. Pavard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
And now the breakaway.
Eze going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. And it's Arda Güler. Alvarez.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Guardiol.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Spread neatly.
Pedri.
Pings in across. Tries to get it clear. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pavard.
So it is still 0-0. And here's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner.
And it's Pedri. Pedri with the cross.
He's got two. Oh, he's hit the bar. Alexander-Arnold. And he's managed to get free. Backward it goes. Eze! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Looking for the run.
And he's there to retrieve it.
He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Timber.
It's Kimmich.
Pavard.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, what a mistake! Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that's aimed in. Climbs up big! Oh, it's hit the post! And that was very necessary. Van Dijk. Pedri. Eze absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And that's the second half started. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a little off target. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Mbappe. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Van Dijk. We get a throw in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Can he finish? He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Such good pressing in a good area to force the error, and the hard work was pretty much complete.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Eze. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, it's come loose. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Oblak did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Arda Güler. That's a throw.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19, numero 21, numero 17, numero 9, numero 2.
Might be danger here.
Il numero 22.
And it's Fernandes.
Il numero 13.
Caresses it
Il
through.
numero 20.
Brilliantly
Il
cut
numero
out.
8. Il numero 14. Attenzione, un cambio.
That has been cut short.
Valverde. Davis. Davis charging forward down that flank.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Offside again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Llorente clears. Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga. Now it's Szoboszlai. Jota. Can he get it through? Well, nicely intercepted. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Could be danger here.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. It's a goal kick. Llorente picks it up from the goal kick.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Davis pinches it off him, and it's Davis. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. I think we're just about done here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Plays
recupero.
one through. He is through here. Davis. Pavard. Now it's Martinez.
There they
Bobs
go,
him off it and
punting
wins
again.
back the ball. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Vitinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound.
Shot, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Gonçalo Ramos really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cross to the back post.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Pinches it off him. Gonçalo Ramos. Dembele. There's the delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Perez. Oh, that's clever. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's having a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish.
And a chance! Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hakimi. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Pacho. And it's Vitinha. Lovely, now then. Chance for a shot! Laporte gets rid without sophistication. Vitinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he welcomes it in, thinks about the shot. Chance! The message is clear, none shall pass. Knocks it into space. Fabian Ruiz.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, what a climb! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Laporte calmly anticipates.
Grimaldo, and the counter is on.
Now that's well seen too. Fabian Ruiz.
Passes short and sharp.
Nicely shaped ball. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now there's a fine ball.
No way through, so back it comes. Clipped into space.
And he was alert to it.
Fabian Ruiz.
And we hit half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. And we're underway again.
Spain really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Dembele.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pedro Porro. Rodri.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement.
Oh, what has happened here? He's on it, can he get away?
Lenormand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That has ended up in no man's land. João Neves has found the net here, of course. Mendes gets into a good position. Can he get on the end of this? Nuno Mendes.
Up he goes! Oh, crossbar!
Passing nice and neat. João Neves.
He's having a shot!
A whisker away from making it 4.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first.
Shot a goal! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome to
night,
today's
all the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the
Against
passionate
England.
crowd demands.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, Saka! Saka! Amazing!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's an imaginative pass. That's headed upfield. Stones gets over and intercepts. Palmer.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And they're quick to get it back.
Zubimendi.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer.
It's Rashford! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Saka.
Oh, this looks sharp.
And it's Rashford.
Rashford! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mosquera attempts a clearance. Rashford showing good feet. Havertz.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eze. Timber. Tries to pass it through.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Rice.
Now this could be a chance. Close shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rice with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence.
Bellingham. Havertz. And it's Eze. That's a little off target. Watkins. Now it's Rashford.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Rice. And it's Bellingham. And it's Rice. For Palmer. Rice.
Nice sequence of passes. It's Rashford! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Rashford had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Rice. Saliba. Calafiori. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Palmer. Now that's well seen too. Zubimendi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bellingham. And it's Palmer. Watkins is onto this. Looking here to chip it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Calafiori. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Palmer. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Saliba. And it's Rice.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Bellingham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Watkins! Saliba gets it clear. Saka given the lift of his goal. And the pass is intercepted. Calafiori. Rashford. Rice. No, again there's no way through. Timber. Eze. Now it's Havertz. He has found the way through. Good ball, good take. And the finish! Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. And it's Rice.
Rice really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. Going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Saka simply refused to be outdone there.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Almost an hour gone. Rashford. Is there any support? He might not need it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, super ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Watkins! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 29.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10, Eze. Number 41, Rice. number 33, Calafiori. Coming on the field, number 9,
Eze
Gabriel
wins the
Jesus.
duel this time.
Number 8,
James.
Erdegaard. Number 23,
Strong
Miguel
challenge.
Moreno.
That could leave a
Number
mark.
49, Luis Skelly. Substitution in progress.
It's Kane! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Stood up well to him there. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
That has not gone well. Foden making good progress on the right-hand side.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So what can they make of this? Oh, it's come loose. Gabriel. Now Erdegaard. Out for a throw. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Neatly clipped into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Arsenal finding their passes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Solanke. Solanke! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Timber. Foden. Zubimendi does well to stand firm and defend it.
And it's Timber.
Eze. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And this is Kane. Solanke. Oh, that's fabulous.
Two added
cut it
minutes
out.
has been indicated.
Shot, surely! Saliba. And now the breakaway. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Just a quick reminder.
How would you
today,
summarise what
please
we've seen
refrain
today then,
from
Jim?
talking
Well,
outside
Peter,
this
I
stadium.
really couldn't see
Thank you
what
very
this
much for your
team was trying to
cooperation.
achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you... Bye.